Hi everybody, I hope you guys are doing well. I was in the mood to do some content. I'm wearing my hoodie and it's very appropriate because it is chilly here in Houston, Texas. We're finally getting that autumn weather. I want to say it's the night of October 29th, the day of October 30th. And gosh, I'm going through my topics right now, trying to see what do I want to talk about. Okay, I'm like in the mood to do some content, and my beautiful baby girl is asleep, so this is perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some stuff out of the way. Hold on one second. Hope I'm showing up okay. Anyway, okay. So, I want to vent about something, and it deals with relationships. So, this is not intended to attack any of my exes, because I believe that this is actually a universal issue across the board. In one of my recent videos, or at least recently posted videos, I actually made the video before my daughter's birthday party, which we celebrated on October 25th, even though that's not her actual birthday. I had mentioned straight up that I believe that women are better people than men on average. And when I say better people, I'm referring to our character. That in general, women are more likely to do the right thing morally than men are. That's my personal opinion. When you hear about these sex crimes, who's the main culprit? Okay, murder, who's the main culprit? I mean, I'm just saying, robbery, who's the main culprit? Who's doing most of the bad shit? There's a reason why we have female privilege, because for the most part, it's not usually us doing the shit. Okay? Now, that's not what it is what this video is about, but it's not. So I don't want to get too personal, because this is kind of in reference to some experiences I've had in my life. But why I talk about women being better people and everything is that you would be surprised at how much, if you like a man, okay, you think a guy is so great, like, oh, Todd, he's such a good guy, he's this, he's that, how much is influenced by the woman either a woman he's been with in the past or is currently with, okay? As to why you think that this guy is such a great person, because she's a nice person and she makes sure that he remembers your birthday, that he gets you a gift, that he shows up for you or whatever. And I'm not talking about a guy who's attracted to you. I'm not touching that. I'm talking about, like, it could be a man in your family. You may have a man in your family who, he hooks up with this woman, and, when he becomes a family man or in this relationship or whatever, all of a sudden he's spending more time with his family members and doing all this nice stuff. It's probably her. I'm not saying in every case, I'm not, but a lot of times it's her. We as women are the ones that have those giving, generous hearts and work on building relationships. And I mean, this has been proven time and time again. If you don't believe me, you can go look it up. Go ask Chat GBT, okay? Or Chat, I called it GBT, Chat GPT, sorry. I think that's what it's called. Anyway, I don't mess with that unless I'm doing a Google search and they go through that, or a Bing search or something. But my point is, okay, is that in general, women are the ones that try to build relationships and are doing all this, like, we're the ones who are propping up the men in our lives and making the men in our lives look like great people. And oftentimes when we go away, as does all that nice stuff that you enjoyed when we were a part of that man's life. And what kills me is that you will sometimes have friends or family of said man, and I'm not coming for anybody, this is just a general observation. You will have friends and family of that man who will despise the woman who is the reason why you think that man is worth the shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, you think he's so giving and loving and generous, and it's really her. And I've been the her in my most long-lasting relationships. I've been the person to try to, like, oh, you should message so and so, it's their birthday. Oh, you should do this. Oh, invite them over. Oh, can you give so and so a ride? And there were sometimes people who had an issue with me, and again, didn't realize, bitch, I'm the reason why this person, excuse me, I'm the reason why you think this person is so great and why this person is doing nice things for you. And you don't even know, but you hate me. Okay. And I want to say this. And this is not getting specific. This is just me venting since I'm here. There have been times where I think the phrase is overplayed my hand or something, where I thought that I had more of a friendship, relationship, whatever, with people than I did, right? And I realized something, about myself. I'm not really big on matching energy. That's not really my thing. Like, my default is not to be like a bitch to anybody. Like, if you know me, you know that that's not how I am. But what I will do, instead of trying to match your energy, if I realize that your energy is not for me and for my goodness and everything, then I will withdraw my energy, because I think my energy is precious. And so I'm going to pull it away. If I feel that instead of matching it, I'm just taking it, like I'm picking up my toys. In this case, my toys is my time, my energy, my love, all that, and I'm leaving. But there have been times where I thought that somebody cared more about me than they did. And by the way, this is not any kind of like sneak dissing. I just want to make this clear, because I recently had a conversation with an old friend, and I just want to make that clear. I'm not sneak dissing people. I'm talking in general, and I'm more actually thinking about family situations. But yeah, there have been times where I genuinely thought somebody loved me and saw me as family, and they didn't. They didn't. And I had to get my fucking feelings hurt. And when I did, again, it's not about matching energy. It's about pulling my energy back. So anyway, I just wanted to vent about that. I just want to share that, because it's a lot of misinformation out there about certain men, and I'm not getting specific. I'm talking about in general. Like, people will think the woman is such a bitch and the guy is so great, and you just don't know. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.